everyone, and welcome to my channel. It's another Sunday morning. Single Christians on fire. Just wondering, what are you up to this morning? Are you doing a workout? Are you heading to church? Are you sleeping in? Well, every Sunday morning I go out and I do a long run, a long rollerblade, because it's my long exercise day. But guess what? My carefully laid plans have been altered. And so this morning I thought I would talk just a little bit about best made plans. And what do we do when our best laid plans just kind of fall apart? So what really fell apart this morning? Well, I was taking my car and I was on my way to Benderson Park, and it's a really nice park that's like 3 mile in circumference, diameter. Oh gosh, don't test me on my math now, but you know, 3 miles around in a circle. And my son's car is parked behind me. Yes, I have a son who's old enough to have a car parked behind me, and I couldn't get him to wake up. So, that's my little minor plan that is my little minor best laid plan that has to have a switcheroo. I literally can't get out. So I'm going to run from my complex instead and run out a few miles and then run back, or I could take my bike out between both cars, being very careful, of course, not to scratch his car. My car on the way out is kind of like a narrow garage, but I'm still working out. Don't get me wrong, because that's what I'm planning on doing. But I'm just not going to do it exactly the way I wanted to. Is there anything about your best laid plans today that you want to share and comment? We are family. We are a community. We're building together, Christian Singles on Fire. Is there anything about your journey that's kind of a detour right now? Are your best laid plans not really where you want them to be? Just be encouraged. So it was not a part of my best laid plan to be single at this stage in my life. But here I am. It wasn't a part of my best laid plan to be a divorcee and a single parent at this stage in my life. And maybe you might fall into the same category. Or maybe you're not married yet and you're forever 21. You know what I mean? And it's like, why, Lord? Why am I not married? This is not a part of my best laid plans. But I just want to encourage you this morning as I get ready to exit off of this recording and get back to my workout, that He works all things for our good. And we don't always understand, and I know that might seem kind of like a pat response, but God is working. Nevertheless, He will work through us. And where we are right now, some of the times things happen and we are where we are because of the decisions and the choices that we've made at some point in our lives. SCFs, my Single Christians on Fire. I can tell you this, the change in plans for me this morning and not being able to get out caused me not to take my usual workout around Benderson Park. And I decided instead to just walk in my neighborhood. And as I was walking out from my neighborhood, a visitor came by. This is somebody that was from out of town. I had no idea they were going to show up. And so I just incorporated him into my workout this morning. And for sure, if I had been on Benderson Park, I would have missed this person entirely. So there you go. All things work together for good to them that love the Lord and are called according to His purpose. Single Christians on Fire, this is the take-home message. Stay flexible, okay? If not, when our best laid plans actually don't materialize in the way that we want, it's not the end of the world. It actually might be just what God wanted to have happen for that moment in time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you guys.